Hey everybody, it's Eric, and yes, I'm back. I'm still alive. I know it's been way too long since I've given you guys an update. Things have just been absolutely crazy. We'll get into that a little bit here. Let me get you up to speed with where I'm at, though, okay? I'm at 6 months now. 6 months ago, I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy on June 22nd, 2011. At the time of surgery, I weighed 401 pounds. I had lost 61 pounds prior to surgery. That was on my own with 1 month of HMR liquid diet, which I was able to lose an additional 31 pounds in 32 days on that. So, my starting weight on this journey back in January of 2011, now almost 1 year in, and my starting weight then was 462 pounds. That's what I was tipping the scales at that time. My current weight is, right now is my lowest that it's been in a long, long time. But not nearly where I thought I would be by now. So my current weight is 347, and I want to tell you why I'm at 347, because some of you might be surprised that I'm still at that weight, for those of you who have been following me a long time. So, alright, and I apologize if I sound a little nasally. I was really sick last week. Had an upper respiratory infection, conjunctivitis. Yeah, it was a mess. A lot of stuff going on. So I'm on the mend, and basically where I'm at, here's a rundown. I was stalled out for almost 7 weeks. Let's just say 6 weeks. I sat at 348.8 pounds. I didn't do anything different. I tried before I went into my stall to up my protein and keep my calories, under 1,200 calories a day, which is what the nutritionist told me I should be goaling, setting my goal at. I use MyFitnessPal. And I was very, very faithful up until recently about keeping a food diary and keeping track of my protein, water, exercise, all of that. A great application for doing kind of an all-in-one tracking. So for those of you who are looking for something, it's web-based, myfitnesspal.com, and it's free. And they also have a mobile version, so you can get that on your iPhone or Android phone. I'm not sure if it's free on the iPhone, but on the Android market, it is free. They just recently upgraded their barcode scanner. It works really great, so a lot of times you can just scan the barcode on the back and it will automatically load all the nutritional information in there for you. So it's awesome for keeping track of, exercise, water, protein, all those kinds of things. And you can customize the food diary a little bit. So, and you can even share it. You can even have it so that it automatically will update your Facebook page, should you choose as well. Seeing that a lot of us are, integrated between YouTube and Facebook, excuse me, and all those other things. So, check it out, myfitnesspal.com. I'm the same screen name on there as I am here, so not so plump. Feel free to, send me a little quick hi and, friend request, and I will gladly accept you, and, we can follow each other on there too. Whatever helps, whatever works, so. Alright, so I don't want to, ramble on too much, so I'll try and stick to the points here, and I jotted down a couple of things, and basically, in this video, it's my 6-month update. I'm 6 months out now. I'm ecstatic because during this year of 2011, I've knocked off 115 pounds total. That's 115 pounds I don't intend to ever see again. But am I disappointed in some ways? Yes, I am. I'm disappointed in myself because I let way too many things get in the way of my exercising, and that still continues to be a challenge to this day. Although there are a lot of important things going on in my life, I guess I'm just not been faithful or strong enough to prioritize and make sure that exercise is included to the level that I need it, because recently I've found out that the reason in the length of my stalls has a lot to do with the cardio that I've been focusing on, so far is just not enough. I've probably lost some lean muscle mass, and I need to kind of reactivate that and rebuild my lean muscle mass so that I can increase my metabolism. Obviously, I didn't have this surgery for no reason, and personally, I think that I have a metabolic condition, and my metabolism is really slow to begin with, because even as active as I've always been, I've always struggled to keep the weight off. But without delving into that too much, I'll just tell you I was stalled at 6 weeks at 348 pounds. It was extremely frustrating for me. I tried everything to break the stall. I stayed faithful with my cardio, except for when I had to miss it, and I continued to monitor my protein level, my calorie intake. I was really, really good. Even Thanksgiving, I didn't think that I really overindulged, but then that week my stall broke. But unfortunately, it wasn't a good break, because I had stopped weighing myself for a while. I was getting kind of down. Honestly, I stopped tracking my food around that time. Just kind of decided to take a break, I guess. Not really give up, but, I was just so discouraged, honestly, that I just didn't stay faithful anymore with all of those things. So basically what happened is I got on the scale like a week later. It was a few days after Thanksgiving, and I had gained 6 pounds. The first time that I've gained, actually not the first time, because one other stall I had, I gained a couple pounds, and then all of a sudden I started losing like crazy again. So I went from like gaining 2 pounds to losing 7, I think, the following week. And it's something interesting that I want to touch upon, because the same similar thing happened to me again. The week after Thanksgiving, I got on the scale. I had gained 6 pounds, and I couldn't figure it out because, I ate, on Thanksgiving, and all the family was together, and, I did have a couple of bites of pie. I did have a couple of, chips with some dip, but it was spread out throughout the day. As a matter of fact, all I had was like some celery sticks with cream cheese and peanut butter, some cheese and crackers. I try to focus on like the protein type items. And then of course I was the one that carved the turkey this year. And so I had a couple of pieces while I was carving. By the time dinner rolled around, I couldn't eat. I took literally 2 bites of food off of my plate, and I started to get nauseous, and I knew that there was no forcing anything else down. I was done. Wrapped up my plate and took it for leftovers. I didn't even try to eat anything else. So all in all, I did get myself full, but I didn't overdo it. I didn't get frothing or anything like that. I haven't since, I initially started this whole surgery and follow-up. But the interesting thing here was I gained 6 pounds, and then I didn't really change my eating habits at all. Still continued to, start monitoring my protein level and everything else and my calories, and I was still almost always under my allotted calories for the day, pretty darn near close to achieving all of my protein levels, if not over. And all of a sudden, a week goes by, I get on the scale again, and boom, the 6 pounds that I gained was gone, plus 2 additional pounds. All of a sudden, I lost 8 pounds. I thought there had to be something wrong with my scale. So the day that I got on the scale and saw the 8 pounds gone, like the 6 pounds I had gained, plus I was down an additional 2 pounds, because I had been sitting at 348.8, 349. And all of a sudden, boom, I was down to 347. And I was like, what? This can't be right. My scale must be playing a joke on me or something. So I think I weighed myself throughout the day, about 10 times. And every single time I got on that scale throughout the day, and I continued to eat, continued to drink, getting my fluids in, all that good stuff. And the scale stayed strong at 347, and I was just baffled. I seem to always do this when I have a setback. It bounces right back for me. So I gained as much as 6 pounds in a week this last time. And then boom, all of a sudden the following week, the weight just melts off and a couple of extra. And that's pretty much where I'm at now. I'm at a stall again. I've been almost 3 weeks at 347. Since then, this is going on the 3rd week, right? Because we're coming up on week 3 in December. Yeah. So actually tomorrow should have been my 6-month surge anniversary. But anyways, no, it's not tomorrow. It's the following week. I'm looking at my calendar on the wall. But anyway, so I'm really close to my 6-month mark, and here I am stalled out again, 3 weeks at 347. Again, no changes in the way I've been eating or anything, but I will tell you that even my cardio has gone in the toilet. I haven't been exercising at all the past few weeks. I've also been really busy with work and stressed, and then I got sick and fighting that off for like a week of a bad cold, an infection, and going on meds and all that good stuff. Had another kind of little bit of a setback medically. For those of you who've been following me a while know that I also was able to get off my blood pressure medication last month. Actually, I got off my blood pressure medication 2 or 3 months ago. It was like a month out from surgery, and the weight was just, coming off steadily, and to the point that being on medication was dropping my blood pressure too much, and I was getting dizzy spells and everything really bad. And anyways, so now we're going on 2 months, pretty much stalled out. I've only lost like a couple of pounds over the past 2 months, which is really disappointing. And then, so of course now my body, I guess, whatever, has all stabilized, and my blood pressure started to creep back up again. My doctor didn't like it, so he put me on the lowest dosage to start me off with, which seems to be doing the trick, because I've been monitoring my blood pressure at home, and I've been doing really well. So another reason why I know I need to keep pushing with the exercise is because my blood pressure has crept back up again, and I want to be able to, I tried to hold off a week, but I am actually going to go for a checkup tomorrow with my primary care doctor. So he's going to want to see me, a week out on medication. So I did start my medication last week, so I'm on the lowest dosage of blood pressure medication again, which not too happy about, but such is life, So I know that going into 2012, my goal is to lose another 100 pounds for next year. So I thought, I don't know why, but just basing it all on what I had lost, this first year, 61 pounds in the first few months. And then with the surgery and everything else, I just thought that the weight loss was going to be a lot easier, And so I guess I'm proof also for those people who love to scoff or say that, we have the easy way out. It's not. We still have to struggle, just because we have a tool, and I can't overeat anymore, and the tool, blocks that, but it doesn't negate all of the other struggles that we still have to go through just like everybody else. You know, despite the not having the ability to overeat anymore, we still have to deal with making sure that the foods that we eat aren't going to put us over our allotted calories. We have to be careful we're not getting too much fat and cholesterol, we're getting enough exercise, we're getting enough protein. You know, keeping a balanced diet is still very important, and it's a challenge because, let's face it, the world around us is all about convenience foods that are high in, you know, processed sugars and artificial sweeteners and, you know, sodium, fat, cholesterol. You know, all the easy things are usually not very healthy. So we struggle just like everybody else to continue our journeys, even though we've, you know, been given the tool medically through surgery. You know, it doesn't mean that our struggles aren't there. You know, I mean, look at me. People always say that I'm skinny now, but I'm not skinny. I'm 6'1" and 350 pounds. That's still obese. And yeah, I'm a hell of a lot better than I was, you know, a year ago, but I still need to lose another 100 pounds, and that's just to be down to my personal goal. You know, I wanted to get down to about 270-ish on my own, but in actuality, for my height and weight, based on, you know, the medical world, I should be around 190 pounds. I don't know if I'll ever end up in Wonderland. And it was never my goal to be there. My goal primarily was just to be healthy and have, you know, the best quality of life I can, because at 462 pounds, I certainly wasn't having that, you know, and things were going downhill fast, you know, especially the older you get, the harder it is to lose the weight. That is also true. You know, I'm going to be 37 in January. I'm not getting any younger. And that's just the facts. So pretty much that's where I'm at. So interesting. Just to touch again on the stall thing, that I can't figure out what drives, you know, me to gain then lose, or stall then lose, but then I'm stalled out again. And I'm pretty sure that if I increase my exercise, the right kind of exercise, and focus more on strength training and weights and that sort of thing, that I'm probably going to start dropping the weight again. You know, the other thing that's been tough is just my stress levels have been really high. So that's another thing, and everybody knows that, you know, stress is not good for you no matter what, but when it comes to weight loss, it halts your weight loss because of the hormones that you build up when you're under stress, which is cortisol. And cortisol is the hormone that packs on the belly fat especially. So that's pretty much where I'm at. So I got to break through this stall. And then again, you know, I'll run through my numbers here real quick just to tell you where I'm at. I'm currently at 347.2 pounds, and I am 6 months out, or 24 weeks out, post vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. And I also want to just take a minute to say, wow, it's been a while since I've been back on YouTube and everything. My page is completely different. They've completely restructured, revamped YouTube. I'm still getting used to all of this. I'm way behind on comments and catching up on everybody's videos. Unfortunately, you know, I just am having a tough time keeping up with everything. I will try and watch as many of you guys as I can and get some comments out there. I don't mean to, you know, drop my interaction, and I'm certainly not done with this. I'm going to continue to make videos and everything and let you guys know how I'm doing. And I apologize for the gaps that I've had recently and everything, but it is what it is. I'm not going to pretend and sit here and make promises that I know that I can't keep. because unfortunately for me, I dropped some of the things that are a little bit easier, even though they should probably be a higher priority. And keeping up with these updates happens to be one of them. So I haven't forgotten any of you, believe me. You guys have all been an amazing inspiration to me. I enjoy following your journeys immensely. Several of you I'm friends with on Facebook as well, so we keep in touch that way. Also, we do what we can. I'm friends with a bunch of people on Vertical Sleeve talk.com and also on MyFitnessPal. So you guys keep fighting the good fight. I will probably be doing another video again before Christmas, but if I don't, everybody have an awesome Christmas. Have a lot of fun with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and just enjoy, good food, good times. But just, stay strong, stay healthy, and I will talk to you all again soon, all right? Take care, everybody. Bye.